the more good efforts you can get in playing that game, the more confidence you have within it, and that's what we're trying to do tonight.
Obviously, missing some guys here lately. How nice was it to have almost the full team out there this morning? Seems like it's been a while.
Yeah, it's nice, this time of year when you get that amount of bodies out there, and especially guys that have been out for quite some time. When you start to see them coming back, provides a spark that you want at this time of year.
This is obviously a team you have seen in the playoffs, and you could see in the playoffs again. Is that adding anything to a matchup like tonight, knowing you could see these guys down the road?
I think so. I think the more times you play each other in the postseason, the more times you're naturally going to, fall into that kind of atmosphere and that type of game. I think certainly when you get down to it, when there's a week or two left, and you start playing those division matchups a little bit more, you're gearing up for it a little bit. So, I don't think it's out of the question to expect that again.
What was it like to get a day off the other day? It's been some time since you hadn't played in a game.
It's been a while. I think just feeling as good as you can at this time of year is important, and in a week and a half is when it really matters. So the best I can be feeling going into that, the better off our team's going to be as well.
What's it been like dealing with the schedule this year, the back-to-backs, the condensed nature of it?
Yeah, I think there's times where it's slowed down, and then certainly times where it's ramped up a bit. I think we've had 5 back-to-backs in the last month and a bit, so certainly adds up. Everyone's going through it. It's not like we're in any different situation than anyone else. So, like I said, the best you can be feeling in a week and a half, that's what we're going to try and do.
You mentioned that it's about the process right now. I'm just wondering, is there any urgency to get wins, or is it all about the process, get that winning feeling back after a stretch of 5 losses?
I don't know. I think wherever you are, you want to get a winning feeling in the room. We've been through something like this before, so there's no panic, there's no sense of urgency. I think there's things in our game that you can look at that we're doing very well, and that's what we're focused on. And certainly, of course, it would be nice to see the wins start coming again.
With all the guys that are out of the lineup, how important is it for you guys to just keep these games low scoring? These games have also just been close games. How important is it to your identity to kind of stay in those games like that?
There's always a couple different ways you could look at it. You got guys in, provides different opportunities for guys, to fit in, so see what their role can be, get comfortable in certain situations. So, it's all how you look at it. So, we've got guys filling roles, and another challenge tonight.